Hip boots on. Bunch of Moultrie Edge Pro 2s in the backpack. A bunch of these Moultrie lithium battery packs. And fall 23. Well, fall 23 was last year. Most of y'all know what that entailed. For me, pretty rough season. So many close calls, so many big deer right there at my fingertips. And well, fall 23's, that's last year. Now it's fall 24. So what am I doing? Starting to get all these cameras out. Most of y'all know I run these cameras historically. Run them on a 24-hour delay. Batteries last forever. And that's pretty much that. But I'm going to put them out. I'll show y'all how you set up the Edge Pro 2s. It's pretty seamless, pretty simple. And I've still got some regular edges out. Today I'm just kind of going back to some spots that I know are historically good. Gonna hang cameras or recharge batteries, fresh batteries, that whole deal. And let's kick off the 2024 Deer Journal. God, hate to see them big old persimmons dead in the swamp. Most of y'all know the significance of September 11th, especially for first responders and law enforcement. That's why you see a lot of times me constantly posting following law enforcement officers, because I'll be danged if they're forgotten on my watch. Yeah. We're gonna have a good year this year, I got a feeling. So y'all come join me. So step off in the swamp and tend to these cameras. Another thing, I'm also looking at food sources, because this little area I'm in, I call it the Buck Factory. The hottest oaks, the hottest water oaks right here, that's where I'm probably gonna have the biggest deer. I had a giant typical in here a few years ago. Big buck. Big buck. And if this oak is dropping again this year, which it looks like it is, just looking for green acorns that have fallen from the storm, recent storms. But it looks like this one's producing this year. See that? That's the tree right there. So I'll be hanging a set on this for sure. This is right where I had that giant. Anyhow, let's get to changing some batteries out. That's the Edge Pro 2, so not putting that out yet. Putting these battery packs. Well, Not good, guys. Alright, this ain't Moultrie's fault. This is on me. About to hook up this Edge Pro 2. Luckily, I brought several in here. I didn't get the regular edges that were back in this swamp. I didn't get them out because the water started rising. I didn't think the water would rise that high. Well, water overtook those three. So far I've lost 3 original edges because my idiot self didn't get them out the swamp. So I'm setting up an Edge Pro 2 right now. Got this one done. It's connected. There you have it. First Edge 2 Pro is in the woods. I will not make the mistake that I made with these original edges in here of leaving them in here after the season. After the season, I'm getting all my cameras out of the woods. But I'm kind of glad I had some of them that didn't get flooded, because it shows me the battery life on most of those edges lasted a year. So hard to beat. Anyhow, gonna move to the next spot, keep putting out cameras. Real quick, what this spot is a bedding area, a bunch of doe groups right here. I like to get downwind of the bedding area. I'm telling you, like, that first pre-rut period, big bucks like to cruise this big time. So I'm gonna go get all these cameras, batteries in these other cameras, and keep trucking. Tell you what, that's five original edges that high water got. That sucks, but hey, I can replace those for a little over $200, because they sent me a bunch of cameras, but I also took advantage of that 2 edges for $100 deal. So it's not the end of the world. I replaced them. I'm gonna go way on up, hang one more of these Edge Pro 2s. We'll see. I'll probably wrap it up for this video. I'm going further than I've ever been in here for this last camera, just because I want to kind of learn a little bit more. And I see this big tree that fell across the creek. That's really gonna help me as far as necking all the deer down at the end of this slough. All right, so this is what I call the buck factory, one of them. And it's a place that I can pretty much bank on. Should be getting a shot at a deer, a big buck soon. So I've learned a lot about this area, but I'm going in here I've already hung 2 Edge Pros, the Edge Pro 2s, hung 2 of those. Got one more to hang on. I'll just say this is doe bedding, downwinded doe bedding. That's why I like it. I've located the hottest oaks close to where those bucks like to bed at, and I already know a tree I can climb. So things looking up. I'm just gonna hang this last camera way on down in a spot I haven't ever put a camera, just to try to learn a little bit. I'm gonna show you how I set up the Edge Pro 2. So the setup process is very, very easy. This is about the right spot. All right, I'm not gonna show you the area too much, but you can say it's useful or not useful, but it is what it is. Set this bag over to the side. So I found the spot. I'm gonna kind of describe it to you. So remember I talked about the structure in the lake? Well, there's a little substructure off of the structure, right? And it crosses this little slough, a little drain, if you will. And I found the main crossing out the back door of this bedding area. So this year, I'm gonna be observing the back door of this bedding area. So the Edge Pro 2, this is that simple. Turn it on. We're gonna turn it on. We're gonna go to add device down there. Right there, bam. We're gonna scan. We're gonna hit scan label. There'll be a label on the camera. All right. Validating. All right, it's this simple. I'm gonna build monthly. Okay, choose. Next. Follow your prompts. Card information. I've already got mine saved. Pay, processing. Next. Camera name. I'm gonna do, it'll preload the name. I'm gonna do Edge Pro 2 B door BF. So it's Buck Factory back door. Alright, I'm gonna set it to immediate for right now. I will change that to 24 hours. Put on photo video. I'm gonna put on detection delay 15 seconds for right now, but I'll change it once I know it's sending pictures and everything's good. I'll switch it to 24 hour. I'm gonna put it on all activity for now. Reason being, I need to know if a person walks through here and screws up the area, I'd like to know. I'd like to know it's fresh. On demand function, I'm not gonna choose on demand. I don't need that. Alright, I don't need to watch the video, but if you want to watch the video, they got a video right here that you can watch to learn about the camera. I already know about all this. This is just elementary stuff. Activation complete. I'm going to hit deploy the camera. Next. Alright, I'm going to connect it using Smart. So if you want to connect it and see what it's looking at, just hold this button down right here on the bottom right. And see it says live aim. Alright, so now it's that simple. I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera on the tree. And it will show me what the camera is seeing. That way I know it's set up correctly in the field of view that I want. So it's pretty dang easy. I mean, it's not really complicated at all. It's about the easiest. Let me just go ahead and switch this because I screwed this all up. Okay. I can see my phone down there. It's connected. So there you go. Put it around the tree. Pretty self-explanatory. Just follow the prompts, everything. Once you got all that done, hold this button, it'll give you live aim. You can see what you're looking at. Make sure it's leveled and you're good to go. So I got this camera named back door and we're good to go. That'll do it for this video. Like I say, drop your questions, cares and concerns down in the comment section and I'll get back with you, but a lot more of this coming down the line. If you're curious about the edge, the original edges, they actually do work really well unless you leave them, 5 of them, and they get submerged in water, then they're probably not going to work. Other than that, they work great. So like I say, reviews on the edge are already on the channel. Bunch of reviews on the regular edges. Edge Pro, original Edge Pro from last year. I'll have a third impressions final review video on it soon. Here's your introductory review on the Edge Pro 2. So far so good, I like it. It's the live aim feature is working, shows me I'm about right on target. So everything's good there. In the next videos, try to get through a bunch of this stuff and we'll get more scouting and stuff, hit some new spots, and try to break down some more swamp stuff for y'all on this public land. But that's about it. Appreciate y'all watching.